Alright, problem B is like so blurry, but hopefully you can still tell what's going on. Boom, boom, boom. It almost looks like a trapezoid with a line that's been extended. But again, the question is it a function? Yes, this is a function. It is not a function that continues for all x values, negative infinity to infinity, but it is a function. It goes from this point in a straight line up to this point, and then it goes over in a horizontal line to that point, and then it goes down to that point. But at no point do we have any vertical lines, so we do not have any repeated x values. We do not have any x values that have more than one y value. So, yes, it is a function, and we can say, yay, it is a function. Let's go ahead and list the domain. The domain, this time, maybe you want to use that. That's terrible right there. Let's fix that. This is a curly brace. It should be like hello. All right. Domain, we're talking about x values. We're talking about x values in the set of real numbers. And specifically, which x values are we referring to? Well, we kind of have like a left limit over here where the leftmost x value is -4. And then we have a right limit over here where the rightmost x value is +4. So I could be fancy and I could say that the absolute value of x is less than or equal to 4. And remember what that means. What that means is x in R such that -4 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to +4. Those mean the same thing. You're just drinking a cup of tea if you use the absolute value. You fancy. Alright, well, let's talk about the range. Range, we are talking about y values in the set of real numbers. And what y values specifically? Well, we have a lowest y value here at -2, and we have a highest y value here at +2. So again, we can get all fancy with it and say that the absolute value of y is less than or equal to 2. Because remember, absolute value is just saying the distance away from 0, and the distance away from 0 is 2. Or we can be less fancy, but still totally 100% accurate and say that y in the set of real numbers such that -2 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 2. Or we can say that we hate interval notation. Lies. We hate set builder notation, and we want to use interval notation, so we say y is in the interval from -2 to +2. Or we can say that x is in the interval from -4 to +4. All of these 6 different things, 3 of each set, say the same thing in different ways. Maybe you like one, maybe you like the other, but you should feel comfortable using both.